All right, back with you on the Bronx Buzz. I hope you're ready to change gears and change tunes, if you will. We're going to go to St. Barnabas High School. It's a girls' school, and they are just doing amazing work in the world of music. Let us say hello to two teachers. Neither of them a music teacher. We're going to start there. Sharon Tredidi, nice to see you, Sharon.
Hello, how are you?
We're doing great, especially with you guys around. And Dion Robinson. Dion, nice to see you.
Same here.
Thank you so much. So let's see. Sharon teaches religion and Dion teaches science, yet we're doing a music segment. So, Sharon, let's just talk about the after school program that works with the young girls doing music.
Right. Well, Dion and I co-direct our choir, and it's all after-school volunteer. We have about 15 girls that come out. We rehearse on Tuesdays, and currently, right now, we're going down to sing at Carnegie Hall in February.
Well, you just broke the
It's
news, huh?
a
There you go.
program called Voices in the Hall. And it's a journey of faith, hope, and unity. And the girls are very excited about
Yeah,
this. It
I'm excited.
started, yeah, I am too. It started with one of our girls seeing a flyer on my desk this past summer. And she says, "Oh, this is exciting. Wouldn't it be great for us to be
Ooh.
on the stage at Carnegie Hall?"
And God bless the teachers for listening to the kids. If you
And
listen to
it's
the
like,
kids, you can get
uh,
somewhere.
do I really want to do? And I was already going to do the program.
Oh, okay, fair
And
enough.
then I started thinking, well, if this child is that excited about it, I need to do something. Um,
Dion, let's ask you a little bit about the program itself and the girls. Why do you think they're good enough to play? I mean, I know how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. But why is this a good group and going to be a fun group to bring to
Mostly fun.
Carnegie Hall?
it's a
So,
We've been doing the choir for I've been here for 23 happy years actually. And I started doing the choir, I would say like 2000.
mhm.
So it started off as just a school choir, gospel choir, because I've been in gospel choirs all my life. I'm not going to say my age, but
We're not going to
over
ask.
40 something years I've been singing with a gospel choir. So I started the group here. Mr. Diddy came along. What year did you start?
2008.
2008. And then we just combined everything together. So we used to just do on a smaller level the masses for school. And then at times we would go to like local churches and go to their youth choirs. And then more and more as we were going out, more people heard of us. And then we did Pueri.
Pueri Cantoris.
Right.
And
Things like
and
Diocesan
Dion,
event.
let's just talk about the girls and what they get out of it. They do this, I'm guessing, enthusiastically.
this is all
I
volunteer
don't
from
want to
their
cut
end.
down the education, but it is
Right.
the best part of their day, I'm sure, and I'm sure they love it.
Correct. It's not one of those things where you have to do it service hours. They volunteer and come and do it. Just like you just
Right.
said, just out of they like to sing, they actually know how to sing, and this is just fun for them.
Sharon, let's just talk a little bit about their singing abilities. Do you have to teach a lot of singing? Are these people, young girls who come in and they're like, I like to, they already know how to sing, or, well, some are not really on key. We've got to teach them how to do it. You give me the level that they come in
So
and
they
what your
they come
task
in
is.
they come from all different levels. A lot of them are very shy, and it's like, oh, I can't sing. No, I'm too shy. I can't do that. And usually, the ones that say they can't are some of the best. And
Because
it's
let
like
me just interject,
mentoring.
because they know they can. They just needed somebody to tell them you can
Exactly.
and give them the forum to do it.
They need that mentoring. Like,
Yeah.
I never really had that in school. I was in my early to mid 20s when finally I had someone say to me, you can do this. And, Kathy Lewis, my choir director at St. Patrick's, just introduced me to various different avenues. And
Wow.
I was older. So why can't I now do this to these young girls who are younger and give them that experience? That's what it's all about. It's the experience and it's the love of it and the confidence that they can do it.
And let me just
Dion
add.
working together with them is
Guy,
just
we're
so
almost
important.
out of time because we're going to bring a couple of girls in and we're going to talk. In addition to this, there are girls who are going to play piano at Carnegie Hall,
Yes.
Correct.
and
Yes.
because they're going to play like a four-handed thing, two
Yes.
girls sitting together. Do you work with those two, or do you only work with the choral?
Well, we listen to what they're doing and kind of mentor them a little bit, but they're really
They're really
classically
talented.
They're
trained,
classically trained, yeah.
and it's actually Gabby was one of the piano players, was the one that saw the information on my desk, and she's kind of like the cause of us doing this.
There you go.
And me
I'm going to give
pushing
you
forward.
each 30 seconds. We'll start with you, Dion. Do you have one student in mind that really transformed herself because she was in the chorus?
A student named Mia Hernandez. Very shy, very timid, and her voice is amazing. And we just had her sing a solo one year.
I'm applauding back here. Okay. And now, Sharon, what about for you?
I think Mia also,
Yeah.
just
really?
to see her grow and flourish and just take off,
Mhm.
and even Janelle, who's going to be one of our next people up, and Nora. Nora was one says, no, I can't do that. And
Got it.
again, she's one of our great singers.
All right. Let's get out of the way, Teach. We're gonna bring
Thank
the
you so
girls in.
much.
We're gonna take a short break and we'll be right back.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Feel the beat of nature at a park or forest near you. Find a forest and music inspired by nature at discovertheforest.org.
All right, so we are at St. Barnabas High School, and we're going to meet the singers. This is, frankly, I love meeting the teachers, but this is what it's about. Janelle Barnett, nice to see you, Janelle. Good evening, nice to have you. And Nora Kelly, nice to have you with us.
Nice to see you.
Janelle, when did you start singing?
I started singing at like grade 3.
Grade 3. You did that formally, like in school, or you just like kind of
I did formally.
sang along with Madonna on the record?
No, I did formally. I've been in choir for like 8 years. So.
And did you know you could sing, or it's just because you love it? It doesn't matter. Like if I sing, everybody will leave the room, but I like to sing.
I knew I could sing. Like.
All right, yeah, great. And what aside from the chorus, what kind of music do you like to sing, or like what inspires you?
I like classical music. Like
Classical.
I love all genres of music.
Wow, very nice. You're much more open-minded than I am, I could tell you that. And Nora, what about you? When did you start singing?
I actually only started singing this past year, so at the beginning.
Really?
Actually, Mrs. Trinity, she was the one who introduced me to choir, and I wasn't so much interested in the beginning, but I thought, why not give it a shot? And now, I have the privilege of going to Carnegie Hall. So, never stick your neck out there and try something new.
I love the idea that you called it a privilege. I think that because really, to play Carnegie Hall, where do you go from here? And so I want to ask you something, Nora, because it's very interesting to me that you hadn't, unlike Janelle, you haven't sung since you were much younger. Is part of it the social situation that it's nice to be part of a group, and then you hear everybody around you, and and then that motivates you? That's a guess on my part. Is that part of this that which is a value to this too?
No, it definitely is the social aspect, especially being part of a choir. When you've never sung before, you may think, oh, my voice isn't strong enough. I couldn't, handle it solo. So to be in a group setting where you have other people carrying you while you're singing, even in times where you're nervous or the notes are kind of precarious, you have that, that leverage around you. And it is a great deal of support, which, matters a lot, especially when you're going to sing out in public.
Yes. And when you're a young person trying to grow up, it's nice to have that. Let's just talk about that, the whole notion of you, Nora, and we'll ask Janelle the same question. Do you feel like you're a different person now that you sing in front of people, whereas in the past, I'm guessing maybe you weren't as little more shy, a little more as open? It's just a guess, but do you feel like you've changed as a person as a
No.
result of doing?
No,
No.
definitely. I feel that I've changed over this past semester while singing. It really, even if you've never sung before, once you start singing in a choir, it really helps you build your confidence, especially when you're on stage, especially when you're in front of people who you've never met before. You could feel like that you could face judgment or, it's a lot of pressure while singing, but I definitely feel for the better that I've changed while I've done
Oh, there you go. So, and also, when you have to go in speech class now, stand in front of a class, you'll be able to do it. And what about you, Janelle?
I definitely changed a lot.
Yeah.
I'm more open to different opportunities. Choir has really transformed me into a wonderful person. Like I
Oh,
can
isn't that
speak
great?
in public more.
Oh, goodness, we need music programs in all our schools. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just, we got to do that. All right, now I'm going to ask you each something that you're going to hate me for. Janelle, what do you want to sing for us? What do you think? I'm not going to ask you to sing? You think it's all going to be rumor? Do you want to sing together, just a couple of bars of something, or you want to sing something
Sing
individual?
together.
Okay, what are you going to sing?
Um,
Don't take too much time because it's all the time is ticking.
You raise?
Go ahead. I'm going to ask you to sing.
Right.
Just go for it.
right. Okay.
Okay.
One.
Do you want me to count? One,
Two.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I will lift up my voice unto the Lord, for he is good. I will lift up my voice unto the Lord, for he is good. I will lift up my hands unto the Lord, for he is good.
And that's just a small.
There we go. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at Carnegie Hall, they're going to be going crazy. Listen, I just think it's great. And you made friends with the other girls in the chorus. I guess you're
Yeah.
friends. See, this is that's why we got to do these things. During the pandemic, I've said this a number of times when we've talked to students. Must have been very difficult. You were doing things right, virtually and all that kind of like this. And so let's see. When is the big date that you'll be going out there?
February 19th.
I probably have it on here somewhere. Yes, Sunday, February 19th.
Yes.
And one thing I can tell you, I have been in Carnegie Hall. I've never performed at Carnegie Hall. The acoustics are amazing. So I was once in the audience and somebody was practically whispering on the stage and I was in the balcony and you could hear it perfectly. You are going to just, I'm so proud of you. That's all.
And there's also the opportunity, if anyone's interested in going to Carnegie Hall that
Yes.
weekend. So the night is February 19th, and if you are interested in singing, there is a discount code. So the funds that the funds will be received. So it's just discount code STB 39878. STB 39878. It would be a wonderful experience.
And then you can get a little break on the tickets, but then you'll be supporting our kids. I mean, period. That's what we want. Voices in the hall, and they literally were voices in the hall this afternoon. And listen, good luck. Thank you so much, Nora Kelly and Janelle Barnett. We really appreciate everything you do. And listen, the next thing you know, we'll be headlining Madison Square Garden.
All right, thank you. It was
Thank
nice
you.
speaking to you.
Okay. Folks, that'll do it for the Bronx Buzz. What a joy to have these young people who are doing great things in the Bronx, as always. And we'll see you next week. Good night.